chickens. Look at all these chickens. You got me when I saw a mountain on your page. Oh yeah, Selena is great, guys. We've been friends for so many years. And she does IRL, she also games, she does a ton of amazing things. And one of the best things about her is, amongst many, many wonderful things, is I
So anyway, it looks like I got green, 0% drop frames. Pretty nice. Check where my mic off is. Hello, hello. Huh. What am I using? A default microphone. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. It should be better. Huh. I just went live for no reason. There must be a reason. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been sitting here for a couple hours. I had jalapeno poppers for lunch. A seasonal select tasty cake. And now I'm just sitting here. A really good, really busy day at the cafe. And that's about it. The state of my existence. I think it's more about the salt. Like sucking the salt off the shells. Hmm. I was gonna do my day. What are we at? Day 8 or something? Day 9. Yesterday was the day I usually do a little short Bible study stream. This workbook called David 90 Days with a Heart Like His. However, where I usually have that book, it's moved. And so even things like clearing this desk off, why is it so incredibly hard for someone like myself? I guess because I haven't been successful in relationships or life or pretty much anything. It's put me in this a lot of my peers are upset with me. Mm-hmm. It's like I got my first cell phone. I think it was 2000. I think I got my first cell phone, and it might be, well, not the original, although it'd be interesting if it is my original cell phone. It's a little Nokia. Like I have two other cell phones over here. I've a collection of old cell phones. Well, anyway, one of the things where is I didn't get a cell phone because nobody called me. Even when I had a landline, Even when I had a phone, nobody was calling me. Very rarely. And so when I got my cell phone, I felt like I was popular. It's like, and I just like, well, anyway. Ooh. I got an offer to help me clean up my place. Yeah, I just got an offer to help me clean up my place. And I'm like, bro, you don't understand. See, these are new friends. I have old family, and I helped them. I have pictures to prove it. See, what my friend doesn't understand, it's not it's not people coming over and doing things for me. It's I want a car. I want a car. And then I can load stuff in my car myself and take them to where they need to go. It's not about somebody come over and cleaning. It's I want a car. The other thing is the problem with me wanting a car is the youth. Well, survival skills. There's a book called Earth Abides. One of the first non-picture books I read. It's an interesting book because civilizational collapse wasn't like on my consciousness when I was 11, someplace between 10 and 12 years old, maybe younger. So in Earth Abides, it takes place, was it like 1949 or something? Well, it's written from the point of view of like the lone surviving adult. It just takes place in aftermath of something. So I don't know if you know that movie I Am Legend with Will Smith. It's kind of as a similar thing where there's just one person, one adult, wandering around a completely empty, abandoned city. But there he starts finding children. Like all these children with no parents. And so they form like a little community where he's the only adult. He takes his matter seriously where he wants to teach them. And they get a library and he's trying to teach these kids that survived this apocalypse how to read and write and doing the same courses that he, like as a child, had. The civilization that was collapsed all around him. He's maybe trying to rebuild it or just continue on what he knows. So it's like Lord. It has a little Lord of the Flies vibe to it. You'd have to actually know what that is in order to appreciate it. So the kids are more interested in learning how to do things like make bows and arrows and hunt, because the description, the wildlife and nature starts coming into the cities. Like I can actually walk outside if I had. Well, I don't. I'm on a webcam hooked to the PC. I could take you for a walk. Like I don't know what to do. This isn't my property. I'm a renter. So the asphalt, the parking lot or the driveway, it has cracks. and through these cracks, little grasses are growing out of them. I guess somebody else would weed that and slow down the rate of, well, nature will crumble and break apart the asphalt and concrete. It's an interesting thing to watch play out. So, what does that have to do with my car? Well, I get robbed in different ways just constantly. Get air let out of tires, cars scratched up. Not the biggest deal, but when it's a rental car, so yeah, it's one of those things where you know all of a sudden workers started streaming, and we have so many unemployed workers or workers that just refuse to go back to the office. Hey, this streaming is fun, dude. Oh my goodness, I just dropped down to red. It could be the heat. I don't have air conditioning up here. Let me switch over and see what the dashboard says. Well, still says excellent. It says excellent on it. So try and compare the OBS dashboard with the YouTube Studio dashboard. So that's where I'm at. Well, I actually had a car. I bought a car, and well, it's interesting. It appears that the rust damage underneath caused the axle to break. Then again, I don't know. I was almost in a rollover. Yeah, I'd had that car. When did I buy that car? Anyway, it was in October, November of 2022. Yeah, it's late 2022. And I had 2 week reservation. And then like first night there, the manager of the hotel said I had to leave. After I had checked in, after I had like tipped the people to unload my car, and all my stuff, and then well they downgraded me also. I had a 2 week reservation and a suite with a bedroom and a living room. And when I showed up, they gave me like this tiny little room. So the room was very like not what I had like booked. Still, at least I got a room, right? And after I moved in, went down to the bar area, had a glass of wine, and joked about day trade or joked about Mad Money with Jim Cramer, or just joked about Jim Cramer. Uh, then I had to leave. So like in the middle of the night, not in the middle. I'd be like what 2 a.m. No, this is like 11. This is like 11. You have to leave. You're being kicked out. You're not welcome here. You make someone. What was it? I made someone uncomfortable. And I was like, who did I make uncomfortable? What did I do? We don't have to tell you. You don't have to tell me. You're just kicking me out. Hello, do you know what they said on Twitter? It's that. It's that Facebook post. It's the problematic social media posts. I don't agree. Oh my goodness. See, one of the questions we're going to ask is what's more important? Your political party or your religion? I'm going to look forward to hearing some answers on that. What's more important? Your political party allegiance or your religious identity? Is it the same thing? Mm-hmm. Oh, I should bring a garbage bag in here, huh? Oh, after 6. Oh, December 2042. Wow. Celtics 28th. Drawing on the infinitely rich treasury of Ireland's cultural heritage, Thomasine Foley's A Celtic Christmas returns for its 28th season with a performance scheduled at the Cascade Theatre at 7:30 December 21st. Among those slated to perform is dancer Bella Brenton, who has toured the world with such iconic dance shows as Riverdance. Sorry, I don't have a car. I appreciate having people like that will give me rides occasionally, invite me along. And sometimes just too much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stare at this phone, like seeing if anybody. Like, let me see. I get regular texts from 3 people. There's a dude who like got dropped off here, severe mental problems. Cries like a baby. He's a much older man than me, and it's just really hard because he has this regression thing where it's like a child. Now, my own father passed away a few years ago, and it's believable because there's something. Well, a broken brain. What is a broken brain like? So, any more trash to be found? Ooh, yeah, trash. See, I am cleaning up a bit. Oh, here it is. It was sitting right behind me. So we got that book back. The ants have even invaded to the desk. Well, I guess wherever there's crumbs and food, ants are gonna find it eventually. Like I set down drinks. I've been so. Well, I set down drinks for like 5 minutes and come back and they're like ants crawling all over the lids or all over the tops. Still, if I had a clean, hygienic place, this is about Yeah, in a month it's gonna be 3 years. I'm gonna celebrate my 3 year anniversary of living here in less than a month. Just yeah, you don't get this much stuff in a place. So, well, some people can, I suppose, but it's difficult. See, it's really hard to know if the war is like winding down the mentality or whether it's about to ignite. That's the thing that I just what would it look like? What would it look like? Murdered veteran returns from the dead to get his wife. Now that's kind of absurd because obviously I'm sitting right here, but it kind of seems that way. It's like we live in parallel realities. Like the absentee father, the deadbeat dads. Where are they? They dead? They in prison? They homeless? Are they on vacation? Are they living with the new better family? Where are they? Or were they replaced? See the grand replacement or whatever they call it. Ooh, that sound. Just like Twitch, I have a couple reliable chatters here. Who is that person? Mr. Stinky Brew. That's right. I've had Mr. Stinky Brew like chat twice. Anybody want some chips? Those are all like I might have a few more bags. At one point, I think I had like 7 to 10 of these bags of chips. There's a Mexican place, or we call it Mexican place. is named after a Mexican city also. So it's like, well, anyway, this cantina. When I go there and I get every meal comes with the complimentary bag of chips and salsa. So I'd get things like jalapeno poppers and occasionally quesadillas, street tacos. Well, anyway, so I come back and I usually forget to eat them. And so then there's like, well, anyway, I just did the chips. I did used to be like a chip. I just have all these chips. It's good for mulch or something. Their plastic bottle. I should reuse this, huh? Oh, srirachas. Look at little packages. Oh, I got soy sauce. Another package of soy sauce. Napkins. Oh, here's an open package. I mean, one I've used, so that can go in the garbage. Here's another package of sriracha. There's some like little miscellaneous items. Little knickknacks of trash. Oh, is this still workable? I still don't know what to call these. I was talking to, I don't see her anymore. There was a young woman who had a pop up on the weekends. She works at the casino, but she had her own side business, and it was just selling overstock stuff that she acquires from, well, where people get overstock. Or so she told me she had a wheat penny. I never saw the wheat penny. I purchased these over at like a antique type of thing. Can you read it? Maybe not. Ooh, that's upside down, huh? Yeah, what is this? Good for 7 1/2 cup cash until August 7th, 1955. The history of these, I don't know. Actually, have I opened these to look at the other side of them? Do I have any of my latex? I don't like the old things. I have my little inspector gloves. Little inspector gloves. Oh, a wooden dickle. Have you ever seen Antique Roadshow? You bring these old objects and they like look them up, starts researching them, figure out what they are, where they came from. This is a letter opener. Put it over. I have like a whatever those used to be called, like office supply stuff. Okay, this goes in this box. I'm not a tarot practitioner, And if you come and see like the occult things, it's usually just an art. I appreciate it for the art in like looking at the history of these things. I had a place to put my sunglasses. Now it seems like most of my sunglasses are broken or missing. And these ones are more like, I wouldn't say these are the most practical ones, but they are stylish, aren't they? Still got 2 hours before it's drinking time. And for me, it's not so much drinking time. It's if you notice, I have zero engagement. Whether I'm on here, on Trovo, on Twitch. I don't get any engagement. So in order to talk to somebody, in order for me to like say things and have like a response and like some sort of conversation, I usually go sit at restaurant bars and drink and make opportunity to talk. Otherwise, here it is. Just sitting here in a squalor with like people asking stupid questions. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh no, they don't ask those questions. It's just like my friends offering to my friends who, well, see when you have the government and they have like these files and shit. See, I say, as gross as I am, as gross and disgusting, well, I'm not even gonna argue with that anymore. Big reason I'm turning down offers clean is because the people just want it made nice, and then it up the resale value. I would do all this work to make it clean and nice, and then I have to move and spend thousands and thousands of dollars, and just like, why? Oh yeah, that's right. Because people need money. People need money, and the only way they get money is when I spend it. Not in the totality of reality. I'm telling you where I'm at, where people's mentalities are. I don't know if you know Electric Boat. Well, during was it actually during the Obama administration? During 2008 to 2000 like 14? When was the big shooting? Yeah, well, the in the news, the mass shootings and stuff like that. Well, there was a thing where they had a workplace violence. That would make sense because 2008 is they can't hide that it's a well, their numbers. What the people like who analyze stuff give names for versus the people who actually live in it. Oh, that would be a good one. Wow. Just picking one big book up and putting it back on its shelf. Look how much space I just made. Wow. If I take this magnifying glass, isn't that cool? I'll put it up here. Hopefully it doesn't fall down because then it would have a broken magnifying glass. And oh, some old pre-digital cameras. No, that I mean, people with money, I'm sure, had digital cameras. Gold Rush days. Sorry, we are all bus, but the beach will do that to you. But it is all fun. April 97. It's like trying to remember who these people were. Well, 1997, that was when I was like on AOL. I think that was the first. I think I got AOL in 1997. And so this is or maybe something else. But definitely an online friend. Where would I have met this online friend at? So I have pictures. It's a funny thing that I've noticed just with myself that without these photographs to help trigger memories, I don't know if I'd remember that period at all. Vague outlines of it. Give me a moment here. I appear in like only 3 pages in my yearbook. Let me go find myself. 94, 60, 64. 60. Wow, there's a lot of us in the. Well, that's the yearbook. It says 60. Let me see if I can find myself. Oh, okay, yeah. What club am I in? Oh, we're Plus members. Okay. There's another place where I don't get credit in the. Yeah, there we are. Sorry, I don't want to share this. Well, eventually. Sport Series 32. So 32 Wilson. Which way am I supposed to read this? Wilson Nutrition Series, Sports Series Nutrition or something. Mhm. That's not entertaining, is it? Why did we spend like 2 minutes of me just staring at this old book without sharing it? Can you see it? Can we? Is there an angle where we can actually? Yes. One more. One more book. Any books? Where should I put books like this? This is a fiction book. Historical fiction. Hmm. It was quite touching, the zeal of people to see that his health and happiness were provided for. Did the person wish to smoke? There was a little discourse about cigars, showing him exactly why the Thomas Jefferson 5-cent Perfecto was the only cigar worthy of the name. Had he, on the other hand, smoked too much? Here was a remedy for the smoking habit. 25 doses for a quarter, and a cure was absolutely guaranteed in 10 doses. In innumerable ways such as this, the traveler found that somebody had been busied to make smooth his pass through the world, and to let him know that what had been done for him. In Packingtown, the advertisements had a style all of their own, adapted to the peculiar population. One would be tenderly solicitous. "Is your wife pale?" it would inquire. "Is she discouraged? Does she drag herself about the house and find fault with everything? Why do you not tell her to try Dr. Lanahan's Life Preservers?" Another would be jocular in tone, slapping you on the back, so to speak. "Don't be a chump," it would exclaim. "Go and get the Goliath Bunyan cure." "Get a move on you," would chime in another. "It's easy if you wear the Eureka 250 shoe." Upton Sinclair's The Jungle. And it's just a little tidbit about living in the city. The big city. Well, with such confined quarters and spaces, everything in the world is there, it seems. All the cures for the problems. Whoever had this last, whoever is a previous reader of this, they highlighted it. Somebody highlighted, "There are able-bodied men here who work from early morning until late at night, in ice-cold cellars with a quarter of an inch of water on the floor. Men who for 6 or 7 months in the year never see the sunlight from Sunday afternoon till the next Sunday morning, and who cannot earn $300 in a year. There are little children here, scarce in their teens, who can hardly see the top of the workbenches, whose parents have lied to get them their places, and who do not make the half of $300 a year, and perhaps not even the third of it." Uh-huh. Should put The Jungle next to Razor's Edge. If I knew where Razor's Edge was. Is that, I keep on getting the name being correct. Is it Malcolm Somerset? Someone, oh, yeah, The Razor's Edge. Well, The Razor's Edge is told from the perspective of a child from a very prestigious your family. They have European royalty, apparently. They live in America. So it's from a family that's of American elites, and this is immigrants. This is a magazine, goes to the gamers. Utilities bill. What year is this from? Issue 192. The Game Informer. What year is this? Oh, wow. Connect your PSP to your PS3 with Resistance 2 and unlock additional features that will give humanity a shred of hope. What is this? Resistance Retribution. Now, here's something I like to do. What are the chances that if I Google that in, or not even Google, just type in the URL, and My Resistance. .503 service unavailable. Yep. This old game. No, it doesn't seem to be around anymore. The PlayStation Portable. Dead Space Extraction. Manufactured and printed in the United States. Entire contents copyright 2008. Oh my goodness, this gaming magazine is like 18 years. This is an 18-year-old magazine? Who knew? Who knew gaming had been around so long? See, when you talk about culture shock or time traveling and stuff, can you imagine somebody who's like just now finding video games? Like somebody who's just barely discovered video games? Bada boom! Are you sick of waiting endlessly for your computer to convert the final episodes of Battlestar Galactica into an Xbox 360 compatible file? Try Bada Boom! This slick app uses NVIDIA's CUDA technology to offload the heavy lifting from your processor to the graphics card, cutting video transcoding times drastically. We burned a 30-minute episode of Trailer Park Boys into a PSP format in under 4 minutes using an NVIDIA 8800 GT. The process couldn't be easier. The intuitive interface lets you select the correct device, including Xbox 360, PSP, PS3, and iPhone, among others. Wow. Okay, let me try that one. Oh, server not found. Interesting. So, I made the 1 minute mark. I made the 1 minute. I have no chatters, so I'll just say, whatever.